Well, back at it. Excited to be here. Really, really excited about this group and about us going into the new season. And it's really refreshing to have some veterans and, with Alexis and Chastity and Ileana leading the way. And of course, not to leave off Micah and Kendall and the rest of that group. So just excited, really, really excited to have Alexis Govan back on the court. She has been tremendous and has been working hard, and just really excited about our future and the young kids that are stepping up, and the future's bright, I think. Now I'll open it up to questions.
Coach, you mentioned Alexis. I mean, she must just be chomping at the bit to get out there at this point.
She definitely is. She is in the process of course, she's definitely cleared, but we have to be smart as a staff, and what we're trying to do is just make sure that we monitor her. Alexis Govan's nickname is Go-Go. And that means that she wants to go all the time and wants to put in all the work, and that's why she's a great player. So we're just trying to make sure as a staff and the support staff too that we're making smart decisions and understanding, knowing that we're not wearing her out early because our first couple of weeks of the season is going to be brutal.
What's the biggest challenge for this team this year?
I think just opportunity for us to continue to keep getting better each and every game. I think that's a challenge for every team. And I think to understand and know and try to make sure we figure out when and if adversity hits, how we'll handle it, because I think that's something in the past that we've been really good at.
What's Chastity been working on all season, and what do you ultimately want to see of her?
Well, I mean, she's done phenomenal for us the past 2 years. And I think the biggest thing with Chastity is I think she just wants to continue to elevate our game and do whatever it takes for us to be successful. I think she's been working on getting in the best shape that she possibly has been in since she's been here her whole career, and just being a leader. She's become more of a vocal leader on the floor, which is great for us. And I'm really excited about that because she's really taking ownership to that.
Obviously saw Kendall step up in a big way last season. Very versatile. What do you think her role is going to be?
We're really excited. I'm excited as a coach because I think it's really important that you have more than one or two players that can step up on any given night. And Kendall Noble is that other player for us, along with some of the other players. But she's very much more confident now because hopefully we can continue to keep same thing as we're doing with Alexis Govan. We're monitoring her and making sure that she's getting the proper rest and all the treatment and everything that she needs to. But she's a very, very confident player right now and playing very well.
Coach, last year before the NCAA tournament, Alexis talked about seeing the game differently, being on the sidelines. What have you noticed differently from her mental game in practice?
I think it's just as Chad said. I mean, she's chopping away at the bits to be able to get out there and do whatever she can to help take this team to the next level. She's always been a leader on the floor. I think the biggest thing that she's done now is she's transformed that into working with the Tasia Browns and the Ivy Browns, the freshmen. And she's really helping myself and the coaching staff, helping behind the scenes with that too. And I think that's what she learned a lot. She was able to see the game in a different light.
How much is the depth of the low post excite you this season?
It excites me a lot. I still think we still have a lot of work to do, but I'm really, really excited about that. We feel like, to bring in a new class and some freshmen that are going to be able to help us right away.
Yeah, you just mentioned that those newcomers, kind of break them down for us and what each of them brings to the table.
Okay. I'll start with Tasia Brown. I'm super excited about her. She didn't get to play in Hilltop Hysteria because she got hurt previously a little bit in practice and didn't want to take a chance. But just 6'1" wing that can basically just flat go, and just really athletic and can put it on the floor, just has a knack for the game and wants to get better each and every day. She's going to be a special player, and I think that I commend my staff and especially Coach Collins for her just going out and finding that diamond in the rough and being able to get a player like her to come to Western Kentucky. Ivy Brown is, she's getting better each and every day. I think we all knew that was why we pushed so hard to get Ivy. She brings something to the table that we don't have in that position. She can stretch the floor out because she shoots the three so well, but she does a lot of other things too. She's very intelligent on the basketball court, very smart, and has gelled in very, very well with our team and is playing well. And so those two, I would say in the beginning, are going to see a significant amount of minutes. And that, I think, will help us a lot within our depth in trying to rotate and be able to save Kendall Noble and Alexis Govan and Chastity from playing all the minutes that they used to play in previous years. Javiana Norris is our other freshman who actually is doing well too. I just think, is coming along a little bit more slower than the other two, but she can shoot the ball. She's a player who can, same thing, stretch the floor out and is very, very skilled, play for a great high school and a great AAU program in Illinois.
Coach, in talking to Alexis Govan, she said one of the seniors that, not getting enough publicity has been working really, really hard in practice. What will we see from Ileana this year?
I think that I'm super proud that Ileana is basically stepping up and taking off from where she did at the end of last year. I know you all watched our conference tournament game, championship game, and without Ileana, we wouldn't have won that game. I put in with 8 minutes to go on the clock, and I think she changed the game. And she's just really playing and having fun and being loose and bringing a lot to the table. And Alexis is right. She's, I think, going to bring one of the seniors, like you said, that might not get talked about as much. But that's Ileana's personality, if you know her. She likes to, not the one to be out in the forefront. She wants to do all the work and kind of stay in the background and do those things. And she's been great. She's been leading on the floor and just been working hard. And she's going to do a lot of things, I think, to help us win a lot of ball games.
I think Alexis even used the word annoying as Ileana's interview. Is she upping the effort of the team?
Yeah, she always had. I mean, Ileana has always been a player that I've said from day one when I first got here. Athletically and skill-wise, she's one of the best guards we got on this team. And so I think the biggest thing with Ileana is sometimes she is her biggest critic, and she beats herself up sometimes. She lets one mistake sometimes carry over to the next, but she's really worked on that, and I'm really excited for her and what's going to come about for her senior year.
Anything else? Just the schedule in general, and then Conference USA, your feelings on the week.
Tough. At the end of the day, I think it's what it's about when you want to continue to take your program to the next level. We were super excited to get invited to the preseason WNIT, and it's going to be a big challenge for us. But, you look at that road and how we start off in the WNIT, and then, you turn around and you go to the University of Louisville, and then we go to our tournament in New York, and Tulane's on that schedule. And, they were really, really good and competitive in Conference USA before they left. Our non-conference schedule is the toughest that it's ever been since I've been here. And then we have Ole Miss that comes here, who's SEC's team that I think is going to be way better than they were last year, that he's recruited and got a lot of players. And, you go to Conference USA, and it's, like I said, at Media Day, it's a ton of talent in this conference, some amazing coaches, and I'm excited about it. I think we all are. We're excited about the journey, excited about the opportunity to compete and be in a new conference. I think Conference USA is an incredible conference, especially on the women's side. There's a ton of talent. I think that you look at the preseason polls, and we all know preseason's preseason. At the end of the day, I think there's always going to be some teams that are going to do a lot of great things, and so we're looking forward to the competition.
Coach, one of the things you've done over the past few years is raise expectations for the program. What are you sensing from outside the program as far as expectations this year or hype for the season?
I think the expectations are really, really high. And at the end of the day, when, I sat here a couple of years ago, that's what we talked about, where we want our program to be. And we're excited about it. If you all know me, and I think you know our team now, we've never shied away from competition or competing, and that's the way we're going to be, and we're excited about it. I can't look into the crystal ball and tell you, what our record will be or how many wins we'll get, but I can tell you one thing, and I can promise you we're going to play as hard, and we're going to compete, and we're going to have a chance to be in a ball game in the last 5 minutes. And when we do that, I think that we'll have an opportunity to get the girls in a position to have a chance to win. And at the end of the day, I think it's what it's all about.